to another video, and today I want to give you guys a nice full breakdown on how you can trade the synthetic indices this weekend, because the markets are closed and I'm sure a lot of you still want to be in the markets there as well. Now, if you are new to the channel, a sub would be appreciated, as I provide valuable educational content on a daily basis. And if you enjoy the video, please smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, and as always, let me know down in the comments below exactly what it is that you'd like me to cover in my next video. Now, I will be looking at the daily and the 8-hour, because there's no weekly, monthly time frames. Also, we only have technical analysis to work with, so I will only be looking at it from a technical perspective. Now, if you start here on the daily time frame, what do we have? Firstly, we can see how the market had printed this overextended information. After an overextended information, you expect a pullback to the left leg before that continuation to the downside. Now, I can see this left leg that the market had created to complete this overextended information is also acting as a previous level of support that got broken, that is now acting as a level of resistance. And there's a high possibility that we can expect the market to pull back to this previous level of support there as well, from exactly where it is now. Now, if you look at the 8-hour time frame, we can see how the market is currently approaching this previous level of resistance there. So, and we can see the market actually almost got there to test it and reject it. Now, there is only two ways for us to approach the situation. The first way is that there's a high possibility that we can expect the market to start the move to the downside from exactly where it is now at that level of resistance, to come and test this previous level of support here as well. In doing so, this level over here, there we go, and we can expect this market to pull back slightly lower to come and test this level over here, the previous level of support in the market there as well. However, if the market does give us a clear daily break above this level, we can definitely expect the market to go and test this level over there. This level acted as support. Support also here got broken, and this would act as resistance, also the neckline of the information. I can expect the market to pull back, hit this level, continue higher, and then potentially continue the sideways movement that it had created. But based off the price action that I see in the technical analysis, we can even expect this move to the downside to continue. And like I said, we have to be reactive, not predictive, and we always have to learn to adapt to the ever-changing market environment there. So that's the situation that we got here on VIX 10. Excuse me, my friends. Next up, we are going to take a look at VIX25, and so if you start here on the daily time frame, so if we just have a zoom out over here, firstly, what we have over here is we can see the market had printed this structural level over here. Now, this was a consolidation phase that the market had finally broken off, printed strong resistance, broke below that, finally came to test a strong level of support as resistance once again. But we can see here from a daily perspective, the market had created this so the market had created this the start of a consolidation phase, right? So firstly, we have the market that is currently testing the strong level of resistance, and the market had now also printed a level of support. Now, the best way to approach the situation, my friends, is very simple. So let me just use this thing, because the tool that I normally use on TradingView doesn't seem to be so the best way to approach this is to wait for the market to break below this level, because we obviously now expect the market to come and correct itself, right? So the best way to approach the situation, I think you can only use one arrow here. Guys, just excuse me, because this TradingView is not the same as the one I normally use. So you can definitely expect the market to break below this strong level of support. Once the support's broken, it would then return resistance, and then we can start looking for selling opportunities for the market to go and test this previous level of resistance that got tested as support. In doing so, we'd probably get this information completed at the right leg there as well. Now, again, because we are in a consolidation market, we can also potentially see the market, just start moving in this consolidation, start doing this and then break out. You can also trade that. Yeah, so you can also trade this, but I would say that just to wait for the market to break below this level, then on the retest you can start looking for that nice selling opportunities to the downside there as well. From an 8-hour perspective, what do we see over here, my good friends? Just wait. So we can see over here that the structure is further down, because this is potentially the wick that we've seen there as well. Now this gives you even further leverage to play with if you do want to trade this consolidation. That basically means that you could see this market move sideways. That's best to just sit on your hands, wait for a clear break below this level. Then on the retest, you can run this market down to the downside for the market to go and test this level over here. That is acting as a strong level of support in the market there as well. So that is what we are looking to trade. Oops, I forgot. There we go. So we're going to wait for a clear break, and then on the retest, we're going to start looking for selling opportunities there as well at this price here. I don't know why this thing is being so difficult. You see, I'm clicking on that thing. There we go. So that's what we're going to do. Remember, clear break. Like I said, also if you're a scalper, you can scalp this consolidation phase, but just be careful in there as well. Okay. Next up, we are going to take a look at the VIX50. So, you got all of these VIX Vaporama, VIX. Okay, so what do we have over here? So this level over here also, so we can see here from a daily perspective, this market printed a strong level of support. Support got broken. It then got tested as a level of resistance. However, we can see here this market had printed a wick over here that it is currently rejecting. Now, once again, based off where I'm sitting, we can definitely expect this. Okay, guys, don't worry. I will get used to it over time, and hopefully they'll fix it. So I'm just going to go here. So we can firstly see here, okay, so this was the previous level of resistance that the market came to test as, that the market came to find support with that green candle over there. However, the market also broken below the strong level of support, tested it as a resistance. What I would suggest is that if we do get a daily close, if we do get a daily close above this area over here, if this daily candle there, we can expect for this move to the upside to take place. But based off where I'm sitting now, I would say that we can expect this market to continue higher first, and then from there we can start monitoring price action and look for that potential move to the downside there as well. Let me just remove all of this. If you go down on the 8-hour time frame, let's see if there's anything interesting over here. Yeah, so you can see here from an 8-hour perspective, the market had also printed this this information, and it's busy testing the neckline. The market is also trading at the strong level of support that got broken, that is now acting as a strong level of resistance. Again, this is a very good confirmation that we can expect this market to continue higher and go and hit that previous level of support that is now acting as resistance, as identified from a daily perspective, my friends. Let me just go back there. Remove all drawings. There we go. So based off the 8-hour time frame, there is a high possibility that we can expect the market to go and hit that level. And then from there, it's just important that you monitor price action from there, because we could potentially see the market continue lower. A break above that would give room for the market to go. Again, all of these markets just looks like they are moving sideways. We could potentially see the market go and continue higher. Okay, next up we do have VIX75, which is my favorite back in my days. So if you start here on the daily time frame, it seems like we might have kind of a similar price action, not really, but we also have the strong level of support that the market had broken below. And we can obviously see here, if we take that wicks there, the market actually never came back to test it as a resistance, but we do have a bearish pattern, because this is a head and shoulders pattern that the market had currently formed. But because this is VIX75, there is two ways that this can go, right? We have to be, it's very important. The market is currently testing support, the market is currently testing this level as resistance, and it's also a bearish pattern, okay, because it's a head and shoulders pattern. And if you zoom out, there is probably a structural level there. So you can see this level over here. It's exactly what the market is testing now. If this market does drop lower, then we can expect the market to go and hit that level of structure over there as well. And if you look on the 8-hour time frame, what do we see? Are we trading bullish or bearish? Yeah, you can see on the 8-hour we're also quite bearish over here, because the market is trading below this strong level of support, testing it as resistance as well. Again, signaling that we do have a good possibility for the market to continue lower, because we have a bearish pattern. We are trading in bearish structure we have a head and shoulders pattern, which is also considered a bearish pattern from a technical perspective. That is what I'm referring to, my friends. We have this head and shoulders pattern. We have the market broke below that, so there's a good possibility for the market to continue lower. If you do watch this video in time, you could just start looking for selling opportunities down to that level. If you do get in later, what I would suggest is wait for the market to clear this strong level of support on the retest. Look for that selling opportunities to the downside. Now, that's all from my side. I want to say thank you for your time. And as always, cheers for years.